Okay, so you know by now that medications like Trulicity, Ozempic, or insulin in general are sensitive to light and temperature fluctuations. That is simply because they are temperature-sensitive medications that can spoil if not stored properly. But traveling with these types of medications can be daunting, and sometimes even turn into a nightmare if you don't take the proper precautions to assure their safety. Your medication can deteriorate in hot temperatures while you're enjoying a relaxing day at the beach, or even freeze while you're in the Alps learning how to ski. So, how can we store these medications? How should we transport them throughout our trip? Can we bring them on board for our next flight? And finally, how can you make your next travel experience the finest one you've ever had while traveling with temperature-sensitive medications? All of that and more coming up in this video. What exactly is Trulicity? Trulicity is a liquid injectable medicine used in type 2 diabetes management. It helps control blood sugar levels by inhibiting the release of glucagon, slowing down the digestive process and stimulating the pancreas' natural production of insulin. 𝗢𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗥 is also believed to help with weight loss, although it's not its first intent and it's not FDA approved for that purpose. Weight loss is more of a side effect due to the loss of appetite Trulicity can cause. It's sold as a single-use injectable pen and is taken once a week. There are two different dosages, 0.75 mg and 1.5 mg. Trulicity is a medication that's only delivered with a medical prescription, manufactured by Eli Lilly. It should be taken in addition to a healthy, diabetes-friendly and nutritionally balanced diet, as well as frequent physical activity. Is Trulicity insulin? A common question is whether Trulicity is indeed insulin or not. Trulicity helps your body release the insulin it's already capable of producing, and no, it's not insulin. Trulicity is only suitable for type 2 diabetes patients who still have functioning pancreatic cells to produce insulin. Trulicity is never prescribed in the treatment of type 1 diabetes, where the body is incapable of producing insulin at all. 𝗢𝗙𝗙𝗘𝗥, Trulicity's active ingredient, is a glucagon-like peptide 1 receptor agonist. It belongs to the same class of drugs as Ozempic, 𝗪𝗪𝗥𝗟𝗪𝗪, and Victoza. They stimulate the body's natural production of insulin in type 2 diabetes management. Are Trulicity and Ozempic the same? We can say yes, Ozempic and Trulicity are nearly the same. You may have heard about Ozempic in the past. Ozempic is another non-insulin injectable medication used for type 2 diabetes management. It's manufactured by Novo Nordisk. Like Trulicity, Ozempic is a glucagon-like peptide 1 receptor agonist. Ozempic or Trulicity are taken once a week by self-subcutaneous injection. Both Trulicity and Ozempic work similarly and have similar effects, although Ozempic has been shown to have slightly better results in lowering blood sugar levels. Prices are quite similar too, but remember, diabetes is a serious chronic disease. Only your medical team can advise what medicine is more suitable in your case. How to store and travel with Trulicity. Okay, you need to note down that your Trulicity pen should be stored at fridge temperature between 36 to 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Once out of the fridge, Trulicity is good for up to 14 days if it has been protected from temperatures above 86 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're planning your new trip and need to carry your Trulicity pens, you need to make sure your medication is stored properly. So here's everything you need to know. If your Trulicity pen has been left unrefrigerated for more than 14 days, it's not safe for use anymore. The drug's manufacturer and laboratory tests guarantee its effectiveness for up to 14 days at room temperature. According to the manufacturer, this 14-day room temperature exposure can be broken up into multiple exposures. There is no limit to the number of room temperature exposures as long as the total time does not exceed 14 days. Therefore, as long as your medications do not go beyond the 14-day shelf life at room temperature and are never exposed to temperatures higher than 86 degrees Fahrenheit, you can put them back in the refrigerator and use the medication until the expiration date. After that time, it starts deteriorating and its effectiveness considerably decreases. Never inject Trulicity if you suspect it has gone bad. Immediately dispose of it in a Sharps container and get a new pen from the fridge. Okay, now you're equipped with some basic information, but how can you keep your Trulicity cold while you're traveling for more than 14 days? In most situations, common sense measures should be enough to keep your medication safe. Always keep your injection pen in the shade, far away from heat sources and out of direct sunlight. Never leave it inside the car parked in the sun. However, if you're traveling to destinations where the outside temperature gets above 86 degrees Fahrenheit, you need to take some extra precautions. A medical-grade travel cooler is the safest and most recommended solution. At 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏, we've specialized in designing medical-grade portable coolers for people traveling with chronic diseases and using temperature-sensitive medicines. Depending on your needs, you can choose from different coolers featuring different cooling options. Our most efficient cooling device right now is the Voyager Travel Fridge, which can store medication at fridge temperature for several days with or without power. This way, you'll be able to keep your meds safe and cool for more than 14 days, even if the temperature is higher than 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now you know how you can keep your Trulicity pens cool for your next trip, but how can you keep them warm if you're located in a cool place with freezing temperatures? Trulicity should never be frozen. Freezing temperatures break the molecules down and your medicine won't work as it should anymore. If you think your Trulicity pen might have frozen, immediately dispose of it, even if it has thawed afterward. To prevent your Trulicity pen from freezing, place it far away from the freezer compartment of your fridge. Never put your medicine in direct contact with ice. If you're traveling with Trulicity, be sure you have a product that has anti-freeze security, like the ones from 𝗪𝗏𝗪𝗏. Even though at the moment we don't provide a product designed to preserve medications during the winter or cold weather, we strongly advise you to check back with us in a few months as we're working hard to develop a solution to this problem. If you're living or traveling to extreme cold weather destinations, make sure to keep your Trulicity pen in your inside pocket. Your body's warmth should be enough to prevent it from freezing. Don't forget your Trulicity pen in your car overnight when temperatures get below 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Injecting yourself with Trulicity that has frozen, even temporarily, can have serious consequences. And lastly, make sure to pack everything properly while getting ready for your flight. As a diabetic, you have the right to bring your medical supplies on the plane with you. That means Trulicity pen, insulin, injection devices, preloaded syringes, needles, lancets, blood glucose meters and CGMs, blood test strips, alcohol swabs, infusion kits, glucagon nasal spray, urine ketone strips, sharps disposal containers, liquids, diabetes medications, pills, and any injectable medicine. Keep in mind to never leave your Trulicity pens in your checked luggage in the airplane hold. The hazardous atmosphere and temperature conditions could damage or freeze your medicine during the flight. And most importantly, having a medical certificate where your doctor has listed all of your diabetic supplies can sometimes make things easier and speed up the security screening process, especially if you're being attended by new or non-compliant agents. You can also download and fill out the free TSA notification card linked below for individuals with disabilities and medical conditions. If you're traveling to non-English speaking countries, it's a good idea to translate these documents. Most international destinations allow travelers to bring diabetic supplies and medicines without a prescription. However, always verify the information before flying and be sure of what documents you need to enter a specific country. Flying with diabetes requires a bit of planning. You're about to carry medical supplies through airport security checkpoints and on board. There's nothing to stress about, though. Hundreds of thousands of diabetics are flying every day, and they're doing just fine. So here you have it, folks, a thorough guide on how to travel and store your precious medication like Trulicity. Keep in mind that our channel is all about making traveling with temperature-sensitive medications easy and fun, and if you're interested in learning more about managing life with a chronic disease, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to not miss any future topics, and if you have any questions or are interested in a specific topic, let us know and we'll be happy to cover it on our next video. Thank you for watching, stay cool and limitless.